wake up. Go. All right, happy Saturday, everybody. Fam Bam, of course, with us, and we have an empty passenger seat because we're gonna go pick up a special guest for today's video. But for today, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the 5 things that we dislike or hate about Magic Kingdom here at Disney World. And there's our special guest, my mama.
Coffee.
All right, get in. We're making a video for YouTube.
What the heck? No.
So now that we're out of the hustle and bustle of getting through to the park, our first dislike or hate about Magic Kingdom would be how we actually got here. And that's through a tram, you're using the ferry, or you're taking the bus. The only way you can possibly walk to get to this park is if you guys have reservations at one of the resorts. And that kind of blows because at the end of the day, it's gonna be super busy to get back to the Ticket and Transportation Center, which is where you're parked at. And lines can be pretty long to get on the monorail or the ferry. So hate number 1 would definitely be the transportation to get to this magical place. All right, so number 2 is gonna be how crowded this park is. It's honestly Disney's most popular park here at Disney World, so can't expect anything less. But yeah, here in Adventureland is one of those bottlenecks, kind of just like Main Street, where very compact and there's a lot of traffic going through here, so expect that. And for reference, today really isn't that busy, but you can see where the bottlenecks will be coming up. So coming off that ride, it's always something I forget to kind of tell you guys, but once you're riding Pirates of the Caribbean, when it splits off into 2 portions of your onboarding of the ride, try to go to the left when it splits up, because the right hand side, I believe it carries the handicap, and it's probably about an extra 3 or 4 boat lengths behind of the left line. So if you can control that, try to stick to the left. So I will also say right now is beginning of February and it's already in the 80s, so if you come in 2023, it's gonna be a scorcher, I feel like. Here is our sad reality. We rode Splash Mountain for the last time. I already got the scrim and boarded up for Tiana's Foods. That should be fun. What was once full of screams, laughs, and joy is now an empty abyss. No Splash Mountain. There's some construction going on already. It's been closed for about 2 weeks at time of filming this. Tiana, I think they're passing the torch off to you. I did hear that they're gonna be using the same water track, so a lot of the features are still gonna be the same, just differently themed. So one of the last few things that you can get Splash Mountain wise are some penny coins. I thought they had taken these away, but we found one over here by the bathrooms, back where you used to exit the ride. So go ahead, let's see if you can get your coins. So got Mickey and Company in the Flume, Goofy and Company. So we're gonna get all 3 of those. So which one is your favorite? Do you have a favorite one yet?
Not yet.
You don't have a favorite? Okay. So right under the train station, there's also another one that has Magic Kingdom Brer Rabbit, and they also have a Splash Mountain. So he's gonna go ahead and grab a couple more coins. It's a full-on workout. All right, still got the Splash Mountain signage up there. Train station's nice and open, but yeah, as you can see, ride is totally shut down and they are ready for Tiana to make an appearance. So my number 3 complaint is the long wait lines if you don't have Genie Plus or a Lightning Lane. However, it's really not the case today, so I'm kind of like going against my word. Like right now 45 minutes is pretty decent for Big Thunder Mountain. And the rest of the park isn't as busy as it typically would be, but then keep in mind we are here in February, which is typically the lower portion for the theme parks. Alright, for number 4 of the things that I dislike here at Magic Kingdom is the amount of places where you can actually sit and rest. A lot of places that you do happen to have places where you can sit and rest are restaurants and things of that nature. They don't have a lot of park benches for the amount of people around here. I know they used to have some over in Tomorrowland. They got rid of that for stroller parking and things like that. So keep that in mind. So like today we brought my mother and she has to kind of rest for a little bit, and there's a lot of places that don't have shade and rest areas. So especially those who are handicapped or need the additional space and assistance, there are some places, but not as much as you would think there would be here. But keep in mind, a lot of these complaints are very nitpicky. I'm very aware of that. Disney's done a really good job at making sure the parks are pretty much premier. So as far as the seating arrangements, would you say you agree or disagree?
I fully agree.
There you go. She said herself, she fully agrees. I swear I was just talking about how there's no places to sit, but I keep proving myself wrong over here. Alright, to wrap up this video, my last and final hate for Magic Kingdom is the actual color of this castle itself. I know it's pretty popular with some of you guys online. It's just not for me, it's not for Heather. We like the original color that it used to have. I think this is like a rose gold kind of color, and it just does, I don't know, I don't like it. It reminds me too much of Disneyland. So, what are your thoughts on this castle?
It resembles too much of the Disneyland castle, which is supposed to be Sleeping Beauty. This is supposed to be Cinderella's castle, and I don't think it should be pink.
Why not pink?
Because Cinderella isn't pink, she's blue.
So what color would you go in?
The blue and white, the original.
I'm gonna ask you 21 questions until it gets awkward like this.
Stop.
But yeah, I agree. I definitely liked the colors of the castle previously, and then she actually mentioned this off camera, but the last couple years they have not been decorating the castle.
They haven't been doing the, oh man, what is it called? Magical, crap, I knew the words.
Well, like they haven't had those crystal white lights up on that castle. I think it's ever since they changed the color.
No, it was ever since COVID.
Okay, well, ever since COVID. But yeah, anyways, that is our last and final hate here at Magic Kingdom. It is the actual color of the iconic castle. Say toot toot. Since I got ditched by the toddler to say toot toot, you say toot toot. He could care less though. We got ditched for cotton candy. Here's a quick of behind the scenes of Splash Mountain, the old queue line. Ghost Town. And there's the barricade right there. So the plan was to show you guys a little sneak peek of Tron. They just opened it up for some sneak previews. So as we went over towards Space Mountain, it was all blocked off. It's for a special event. Asked the cast member, and it's only a cast member preview. So that kind of sucks. I totally wanted to go see it up close and in person, but wasn't the case, wasn't in the cards for us here today. February 11th is the recording date of today's video. But to close out this video on the couple things that we dislike or hate about Magic Kingdom, do you have anything else you want to add? She's just enjoying some pecan, which these are pretty good. We got those over by Big Thunder Mountain. But yeah, I have nothing additional to add. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or have a couple things I should add to the list, hey, comment down below and we'll try to address those or add them in a future video. We do plan on doing the 5 things that we absolutely love about this park as well here in the future. So if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and ring that notification bell, and you guys will be alerted when we go ahead and upload that 5 things that we do love about this park. So until next time, I want to say thanks for watching. Never live your life idle. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
People say be madly in love, in love.